we'll go ahead and we'll start today by closing our eyes. And we'll take a few initial grounding breaths just to welcome ourselves into this space. Meeting our bodies and our minds where we are today. And just beginning to settle into some moments of peace and stillness, some moments of calm. And again, for right now, there's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to change or adjust. Just settling in, just softening in with the body, connecting here with the present moment. Feel the weight of our body against the chair, feeling the pull of gravity bring us down into space. Our feet are connecting with the floor. Notice the points on your body that's making contact. Just see how that feels. Notice that sensation. Just pay close attention to it for a few moments. From here, we'll start to glue our attention onto our breath, simply beginning to notice our inhales and our exhales. But as we do this for today, let's go ahead and take this next deep breath nice and full in. And as we are inhaling, go ahead and sit all the way up and roll your shoulders back. So you're standing nice and tall in whatever position you are in. Notice how this power position feels. That chest high, those shoulders back, kind of like you're pinching that penny or a dime between your shoulder blades, opening up your chest to the energy of the world around you. Just notice how this feels. If this is comfortable, if it's not bringing any pain or discomfort, I want you to stand in this position, stay in this position throughout the meditation today. I really want you to embody that position of power, of confidence. Just notice how this changes the brain chemistry. Notice how this changes the thoughts in your mind. Just hang out in this strong position. If it is bringing any discomfort, you can go ahead and relax and find a more comfortable position. Staying in that power pose, focus on the inhale, one breath at a time. Noticing how it feels to breathe in through the nose or the mouth. Noticing how it feels to breathe out through the nose and the mouth as well. If you notice any thoughts running through your minds, any distractions that are pulling you away from the breath, go ahead and notice them. Know that it's okay, that there's nothing wrong with those thoughts, there's nothing wrong with those distractions, and it's going to happen. The best thing that we can do is to spend some time with them, to acknowledge that they are here, and to just observe and acknowledge their existence. And once we spend that moment with it, we'll return that focus back onto the breath, coming back home to that inhale, again, noticing how that feels as the air comes into our body and it fills up our lungs. And as the air releases from the body, the chest begins to come back down. We need an extra support with maintaining that focus on the breath. We can count the breath one at a time. Nice and simple technique. All you need to do is breathe in nice and slowly, breathe out nice and slowly, and at the end of that exhale, count one. Just repeat, breathing in nice and slowly, exhaling nice and slowly, counting two. Just count each breath one at a time, all the way up until 10. Once you get to 10, we'll start again back over at one. And at any point, if you notice that your thoughts have drifted away, that's okay. We'll just start that number back over at one. Again, if any thoughts are rolling through your mind, if we're finding ourselves distracted, we can name what's going on. We can name that mental activity. And like we did last week, we can pull that thought, pull that distraction out of our mind, place it into our hands and visualize ourselves holding it, and then gently letting it go down a river. That visualization is really helpful where it gives us a grounding image to come back to, and it allows us to take that thought, that distraction, and allow it to release from our own self, helping us to come back to the breath. So if you need that tool, go ahead and practice that a few times now. Simply coming back to the breath, again, just observing that inhale, noticing the sensation of that breath, noticing the sensation of the exhales, one at a time. Great job, everybody. From here, go ahead and take your right hand, place it over your heart, over your chest. Take that left hand and put it over your belly. And just start to notice this connection to your body. And as you do so, on that next inhale, let's breathe in nice and deep through the nose, coming back into that tall position, again, rolling those shoulders back. So we're back into that power position with our eyes closed, full breath, breathing in and out, that chest nice and high, noticing the heartbeat in our hands, noticing the breath in the other hand, just connecting with the body here for a few moments. And as we're here, I want to touch on the topic of confidence for a second. My favorite definition of confidence is the ability to rely on and trust ourselves. And I love that definition because it takes such an abstract word like confidence and it breaks it down. It makes it something that we can touch that's pretty tangible. So when we think about it, practicing confidence is knowing that that we have the skills to carry out a task, or that we can trust our own abilities, we can rely on our own self to move forward with whatever it is that we need to move forward with. So I want you to gaze ahead at this upcoming week and pull into mind something that you are a bit nervous about. It could be anything. Could be something at work, a work presentation, maybe a difficult conversation you need to have, maybe something in your personal life or within your relationships, maybe financially, could be anything. But just pull in something that has you a bit on edge. I just want you to hold that for a moment. Hold it in your mind, even hold it in your hands. Notice how that fear feels. Just be with it for a second. Notice the emotions connected to it. Just be with it. And with whatever you are holding, I want you to take a look at that and ask what skills are required from me to carry out this thing. So, say it's a work email. What skills do I need to move forward with this email, to have this difficult conversation? What skills do I need to get my finances in check this week? What skills do I need to go on that date or to reach out to that person? Or what skills do I need to practice some gratitude or to be a bit more kind to myself? Whatever skills are coming to mind, I want you to find examples of ways that you have already done this. So, again, with a difficult conversation as an example, what are times in the past where you've already had that difficult conversation, where you have been through feeling like this before? I want you to tap into those examples and know that the thing that you are worried about, you've already done. You've already accomplished it. You already have moved past it at some point. And so you can do that again this week. You can rely on your ability to carry that through. You can trust yourself that you will be able to handle whatever it is that's on your plate. Just honor that ability for a moment. Honor your own power, honor your own skills, honor your own strength. Feel that strength in your hands against your body. And with each inhale, really breathe that in, ingest it, let it flow throughout your bones. For these next few breaths, I want you to repeat in your mind the phrase, I can trust myself. Just repeat that over and over again with each breath. You settle into this message of self trust. Let your nervous system adapt to it. Call it home. Good job, guys. Spend just another minute with this. Go ahead and rest your hands, placing them back down in your lap nice and gently. We'll go ahead and take 3 final deep breaths, breathing in nice and strong, nice and big throughout the mouth, holding it for a moment, breathing out through the mouth, letting all of that breath go. Do this 2 more times on your own. On your final breath, your biggest breath of your day so far, hold it for a moment and exhale. Good job. Go ahead and wake the body back up. Roll the neck around. Roll your shoulders. Roll your back if you need. Start to bring some energy, some awakeness, some alertness back into the body. Place your feet back on the floor. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And whenever you are ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes.